Today we're joined by Max, whose life changed dramatically when he was just 10 years old. What started as a simple rash quickly became a life-threatening illness that would eventually lead to a liver transplant. Before everything changed, tell us a little bit about yourself. What was life like growing up?
I think it was a classic Ipswich childhood. It was footy and more footy every Monday, Wednesday night. Saturday morning was down at Brothers, kicking the ball around. Tuesday, Thursday was over at Jets with Dad. Football was the whole thing. You know, when I was growing up, the goal wasn't to play NRL, the goal was to play for the Ipswich Jets. That was my goal, and obviously now that's changed, but it's still, let's get back to the Ipswich Jets and let's bring the Ipswich Jets through.
Can you take us back to when everything started? What was just a simple rash quickly became a life-threatening illness? What do you remember about that day?
It was a Friday night, and I had a shower, and I looked in the mirror and I just saw a rash. And I thought, oh, that's a bit weird, and went out and showed Mum, and Mum said the same thing. So we went to the doctors. The doctor said, oh, we think it's this thing called slap cheek. Just go to emergency, get it checked out, but you should be all right. So we went and did that, and that afternoon I was home. And then from there, the Monday morning I went back to the doctors, and that's when the doctor said, hey, we don't know what this is. I think from that day, it was 11 days in the Ipswich hospital, then it was moved to Children's Hospital. And from then it was just tests and more tests and scans and blood tests and all those different things to find out what was actually happening.
At what point did yourself and your family realise that this was going to result in a liver transplant?
Honestly, I think not until the doctors told us. Dad were in the hospital and the doctor said, hey, we got some news. And Dad said, hold up, let's go get Mum, the one who knows everything first. Yeah, exactly right. And let's hear the news. And that's when they told us, yeah, need a liver transplant. I personally don't remember much from that day. I don't even think I remember the doctor saying, you need a liver transplant, so you get a rush of adrenaline, whatever it was.
What was life like while you were waiting for the liver transplant?
Mum tells the story that apparently when I got told I had a liver transplant, I couldn't play rugby league, that I just said, well, health's more important, which it is. Moving on from that point to sort of before the transplant, it was slowly starting to hit that I couldn't play rugby league anymore. And there was always a faint hope that maybe one day I could. So I was holding on to that, but I was just playing as much rugby league as I could then to try and keep it ground. Played the last game down at Brothers and got a good reception there, which was nice.
And looking back on it now, what kept you and your family hopeful?
Yeah, just the general optimism within our family of it was going to be okay. I think our whole family are pretty carefree and upbeat, so there was never any thoughts of, oh, this or that. It was always like, all right, let's get the transplant, let's go from there.
At just 10 years old, Max was facing the biggest challenge of his life. In part 2, we'll hear about the phone call that changed everything, the incredible gift of organ donation, and how it gave Max the chance to return to the sport he loves in a whole new way.